Hi everyone, and welcome to this video where we're going to discuss a topic that is super exciting, which is crypto versus stocks. Which one should you start with? Which one has the most potential? Where should you start? That's something that we get a question about a lot. Now, there is one part of this that I want to say about which one is better, and for me, stocks has always been the bread and butter, right? I've done that for 10 years. In the beginning when crypto came along, like, no, I don't want to do cryptos, I'm a stocks guy. Now, on the other hand, I am investing and trading in something that has volatility, all right? So which one is better? I would say both. And the reason I say that is because it's not about the asset class you're trading, it is about something else. And that, my friends, is to have a clear strategy with defined rules. So a couple of points I want to mention. The first one is volatility, all right? Volatility. There we go. Volatility. Many people are afraid of volatility, but what volatility really means is really that something is going up and down. Woo, right? Something like this. And generally speaking, you see the headlines where people are writing, the stock market fell 2%, and people go, wow, right? They get really scared. And the thing is, right, that it's nothing to be scared about. The only time to be scared is, well, first and foremost, 2% is nothing. So if this was the stock market, we might have if we look at just an example, this drop here in the stock market might be 2%, while in cryptos, this might be 20%. But then the opposite is also true, that when it then goes up, then the stock market maybe goes up plus 6%, while cryptos goes up 60%, so maybe 10 times as much. So the volatility is your friend here, but only if you have a strategy, because most people, they buy when it goes down, right? Maybe, well, actually not. Most people, they buy up here, they buy at the highest point, and the strategy they use is hope for the best, which never works, because it's like you go to the gym, right? Let's go in there, I'm gonna get fit, but you don't really know what you're doing. You're not doing anything, you don't have a strategy. I give you a very small chance of you actually succeeding. Compare that by going into the gym, you have a personal trainer, you know exactly what to do, you have a strict diet. Now I'll give you a higher chance of success. Same is true here. If you know when you're buying, when you're getting out, when you need to add to your position, you've allocated your money properly, that's it. That's what you need to do. The second thing here is the risk profile, all right? So when we speak about crypto versus stocks or whatever we're looking at, what we can look at here is how do you allocate your money? And I'm going to write allocation. So when you look at allocation, what you should be doing, right, is to maybe look at investing more money into something that has less risk. Does that make sense? So we're going to speak about that as well, but if you look at this, and if we have a quick look, this is the second part. So you can invest in cryptos, you can invest in stocks, it doesn't really matter which one you start with. We would say both, but if you look at this, let's say this is the risk, you have plus risk, you have minus risk. So if cryptos, not even all cryptos by the way, but if we just put crypto here, and then we put stocks over here, so it's less risk in stocks, great, then we invest more money in stocks than we do in cryptos, because the more risk, the less money. So to answer your question here, volatility is our friend, but only if you have a strategy. And comment below, what do you want to start with and why? Do you think stocks? Do you think cryptos? But in essence, this here is the truth. It's not about the asset class, which one you should start with, because the one with really the most volatility is the one you can start with. If you feel that you are okay seeing your portfolio going down 20% but then going up a lot more, then cryptos will be the one to go for. But if you can't really sleep at night, right? And either way you need to use a strategy, but if you can't really sleep at night, if your portfolio is down too much, then I would look at stocks, because then you might be down less but you won't make as much. So stocks is a bit more secure, been around for hundreds of years, while crypto has only been around for 10, 11 years. So it's a lot newer, which also means it's younger, it moves a lot more. And you might say, well, will cryptos be around? Absolutely. If you look at the tech stocks in the 90s, then there was the same story. They went up hundreds of percent, down 90%, then up again. So the story was the same with every new emerging market and emerging technology. So If you can handle the volatility, I would go with cryptos because we think that is the biggest transfer of wealth the world's had ever seen. But if you feel, hold on a moment, Dennis, I want to take it slow. I don't want to, have too much volatility. I want to have a stable development of my portfolio. Then I would go with stocks. And also just think about terms of allocation as well, that you just invest more into the more stable cryptos or stocks and less into the more risky ones. So that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video about crypto versus stocks. I hope you got some golden nuggets there that you can use. And always remember, it's never about the asset, it's never about the vehicle, it's always about you and how you utilize a strategy. So, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also press that like button or leave a comment below as well. Which one would you like to start with? And with that being said, have a great day and I'll see you in the next video.